Wow. Good evening or good morning, everyone. This is Africans in Diaspora Online Network. I'm back again. As I promised. Well, this is for Africans, both in diaspora and in Africa. This network is for all. It's for you and me. And as I said before, if you want to share your experience as an immigrant, you want to or maybe the challenges you passed before you faced when you came up when you came to the country you are right now. Feel free, and want to share your views, your political views, advice. Feel free. I have received some calls. We'll find time to set to settle everything. But I said I will mainly be talking on Nigerian politics for now, okay? Because it's so important, and if we miss it now, I wonder when we can rectify it. That could be after 4 years. So I said I will be talking. I will mostly be speaking on Nigerian politics for now, but definitely we will, for sure, we're going to do all that. Okay, so feel free. Let me know to share your view, experiences, challenges you faced, how you came around, how you were able to solve the problem. Let us know. What is this? What is just one moment? Okay, let's go. That's good. So let us know. I just want to ask a question. Nigerians back home, have you collected your PVC? This is important. Have you? And those people in diaspora, Nigerian diaspora, call your people back home. Tell them the urgency of what is happening, the importance of what is going on. They have to do something. We all have to do something. That is the truth. We all have to do something, and we need to do it fast. We need to do it fast because we have to take it back from the old wagon. They've done their part, and they've been in there for a long time. So it's not for the youth, people with credibility, people we can rely on to stand up and fight for the right of the citizens of Nigeria, of everyone, not just there's a masses, for everyone, justice, equity, fairness. That is what we need, and we will make sure we do it. I said, for those of us that cannot vote, we are going to be talking. Who knows? We can face one person out there, and for sure, that I know, we can effect many changes. When you speak, I speak, that there will be a change, a really great change. Anyway, well, for me, I've said, I've said my opinion, but I've tried to examine most of the candidates. Okay, my 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 analysis could not be correct. I mean, couldn't be yours. So don't fight against me. Bring your own out. So let's analyze. Let's critical analysis. Let's see what is best for everyone. Okay. Let's see what is best for everyone. But today, I like this something. This Brekete family in Abuja, they are doing great things. Last time I saw Wore there, he talked great things. I saw Mustafa there, he talked great things. They unveiled and revealed so many things. Even one of the house rep, he said so many things, and he's so amazing. I think yesterday, 2 days ago, Mr. Obi was there also. When you listen to him, you will know this guy is got a purpose. This guy has got something to offer. This guy can deliver something. You will just see that this guy can deliver something. Questions from everywhere, anywhere. You just know that this guy can deliver. So why should we, you and me, try to do otherwise? I think we can really make it better. I think we can really make it better. As I said, definitely, I'm sure I will just have to play the video of him. Let him talk for himself because he's been talking. Let him just talk for himself, and then let him talk for himself because I think that is the best. Let him talk for himself. Then I'll play the video. Let's just watch. We analyze it. We just analyze it. Let's see. Okay. This thing, I feel concerned because Nigeria is my country. You should feel concerned also because enough is enough of bad governance, insecurity, unemployment. That is even I don't know. That one is even enough is enough of everything. It's not just good. We can't continue this way. We cannot continue this way. We cannot continue this way. We should rectify things. It's in your hand, it's in my hand. Okay? It's in your hand, it's in my hand. So the ball is in our court. Where you play the ball to, it's not there for you, there for me. Okay? Is a thing for us to think and really analyze and say what is good for me. Not just for me now. First of all, what is good for my country? Secondly, what is good for the people? What is good for the people? What is good for the future of our country? What is good for those yet unborn? 10 years time, 20 years time, what is good for them? You may think you are right now you are on top, or you are enjoying the dividends of of somebody that is in power. Let's look beyond that. Let's look beyond that. We can make it better. We can do things better. We can make things right. And this is the time. We have 43 days to make things right. We all have to start talking. That is why I'm here. To say one, two things. I mean, to say some few things. I know one person out there we reason with me. Thank God for the movement, obedient movement, and the youth. Most of them they're woken up. People have woken up, but there's still some out there. They don't really care. They're just concerned about the now, just about the now, which for me is not the best interest for that person. It's not the best interest. No, it's not the best interest of for that person also. We have to really stand up and make things work. Nigerians, if you don't collect your PVC, please go and collect your PVC. You have to collect your PVC. It's so important. So important. And I will play the video. Let Obi speak. You will hear what his plans, not his plans, some of his plans, on what he did before, and let me play it. Let me see. Okay, yeah.
Director and chairman here. What happened? As governor of Anambra State, I've said it, go and check for 8 years, because when you talk about corruption is not just taking money. Nepotism is corruption.
Sorry, here they use broken English so that the man on the street go fit on.
If you give
nepo what? Nepotism.
If you carry your relation, put for government. If you carry people who are not qualified, go put them. If we appoint them, go they put people without reason and nepotism. So all those things is a major corruption.
So not only to carry money be corruption.
No, that one is even worse. Because you're putting people where they are not qualified, where there's more qualified people, or you're even doing it where they say, like in our constitution, it said we have what we call federal character, which means south to go there, north to go there, northeast, northwest, everybody go there inside, so that we can be a family. If you go, they carry one family, they put, na major corruption. Na major corruption. If for example, if you be governor or anybody, can't allocate yourself land where you're na corruption. So there's so many things that constitute corruption. It's not just stealing public money. The things you do, these are corruptive means. If you do them, if you go, for example, go begin to award yourself contract, even when you execute the contract, it's corruption. If you go join somebody business, like say you come say form a company, you go become consultant to government, a corruption. Everything, even me, I've been accused of one way or the other, but these are what I'm saying is that how do we reduce it? In government, I'm not a saint. As governor of Anambra State, I've asked people, this is my 9th year of living government. Go there and check. Is there anywhere that money is missing? Go there and ask any contractor, any supplier, whether he has any day sat down with Mr. Obi and say, add this for me. If you see one, come and stop running. Anybody will say, me and him sit. He say, add something for me. As we're doing job.
Integrity.
I was governor, they will say he's stingy. Yes, I'm not stingy. I manage public resources prudently. As at the time I finished being governor, the only way that they measure government success is what they call Millennium Development Goal. They started it in year 2000, Nigeria signed. It ended in 2015. Me, I became governor 2006. By the time it ended in 2015, we were number 1. Anambra State was number 1. They even carry me go United Nations or New York to go and talk how I do it. We are number 1 by UNDP and the presidency. The party where I govern, not there for government at federal level, by UNDP, a foreign body. We are number 1.
So this one not be saying a politically motivated.
For education, we move from number 20 something to number 1. For health, go and check. I even built a teaching hospital from scratch. Complete them. Win bigger prize what you call back to back after 2 years. For poverty, I don't talk and go and check. Now me be the first governor to go to the Bank of Industry say, come and help small businesses for a place. As we can't finish all this, finish 8 years, I win an award for have the best road network. I win an award as the person who has the best road network. Some of those road though, people go tell me, I say, oh, it don't spoil. I say, well, because people don't know how it is. No road is built forever. I lived in the UK. I know that road expire. It's not built forever. When we were building road, we took a contract with the people who signed. If you are building this road, it will last for at least 6 years. Some, if it's what they call stone base, it will last for at least 8 years. Now, 9 years after I leave office, someone say, that road don't spoil. I say, the road won't be there forever now. That is why, after some years, you relate again. When I was there, I won an award for having the best road network. If you go from Asaba to Onitsha, you see how I took a single road and made it 10 lane. It's there. Everybody can still see it today. On top of all this, sir, I still live. The day I leave office, I get for 3 banks. I don't talk here before. 3 Nigerian banks. They say every day. Access Bank of Nigeria. I live for Anambra State there. $50 million, over 10 billion naira. We not owe anybody. At that time I do. I live for Fidelity Bank, $50 million, 12 billion, over 10 billion naira. I live for Diamond Bank, $50 million. They bring paper, make a sign. You know when governor leave, they give governor house for the place where he do. Give him in Abuja, pay him pension. They sign him for Anambra. I say, I no go sign him. I finish, I'm going. Since I left Anambra State have never bought me 1 sachet of pure water. Till today, 9 years. Go and ask anybody in Anambra State where they've bought P2B sachet water. I told them, I've come here for 8 years. I've served 8 years. I'm going. I signed over 2,000 CFOs. I'm being conservative. It's over 5,000. Probably 10,000 CFOs. I signed it. Go and check. No land of government was allocated to me directly, indirectly, to my wife, to anybody in Anambra State. These are files to check. I was chairman of Exchange, Security and Exchange Commission Abuja here. That one is there. Go and ask them why they paid me sitting allowance for 1 day, or whether I asked them to employ 1 person. Throughout the time, few times I was there. So if you say you want to fight corruption, make you go to where you pass now. No waiting remain. How much your wife don't take, how much your children take, how much land where you allocate to yourself, whether you make yourself say consultant for the government, whether you awarded contract to yourself. Now this is when we verify and finish. Then we go know. Yes, some people they say, Peter, he even made Anambra invest in his family company. I say, which family company? I bought shares in a company. Anambra they bought shares in it. We all bought shares in it. It's not my family company. Anambra share passed my own. They bought maybe 3%. I bought 1%. I said, it's my family company. How can somebody will own 1, past person will own 3? It's their company, but I invested in it. So for me, let's go to your past. Talk is cheap. I want to verify your past. What you did. If you say you want to improve education, pull children out of it, let's listen to where you passed before. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Even though the money where you live for bank, what if you carry money where you supposed to pay salary and pensions, go live them for bank, make it be say you leave money for bank? Because for me,
I was not owing pension, I was not owing gratuity, I was not owing salary. In fact, I left 2 months' salary.
In advance?
In advance, it's there. I can prove it.
Okay. We don't hear from His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi. before we go close the program, it go wrap up. We go open the floor. People were there for studio. If you get anything where you want.
Wow. This is I would say this is wow. Look, we all need to wake up. These are people with integrity. This guy is a man of integrity. You know, a man that believes in prudence, not just wasting money or spending money. We've heard everything he said. He said, go back and verify. Not that this is a mixed signal. Go back and verify. The people are still there. The banks, it was this, the chairman. The bank is still there. It was the governor. The people are still there. Say, go back and verify. He did not acquire. Even most people now, they are in power. They will allocate land properties for their wives, for their children, for friends. And though this guy was there for 8 years, it's after 2 terms. He had problem. He was impeached. He came back because he refused to play ball with them. Look, we need people like this. We need people like this to take care of our country, to shape the country back. You know, he left. He said he paid all the salary, all the gratuity that were owing the workers. He left money, and most of these governors I'm hearing, they are even owing. They are owing salary. They are owing people. They are owing gratuity. They are owing salary. They've not been, and they are still borrowing. But this guy, he was just he paid gratuity, paid salary. He even paid 2 months upfront, and he left money behind. Infrastructure, it was number 1. Education, from it was number 1. What Nigerians, let's think. What do we really want for that country? Do we want do you want the country to be good? If you want the country to be good, I think we have the right person to do it. We have the right person to do it. The boy is in your court. I'm just saying my own. You say, I'm not in Nigeria, so you don't understand. And survivor of the fittest. But for how long would we continue to do like that? For how long? How long will we continue to do like that? We have to save this our country. We have to make sure we are the one to do it. 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 Don't wait for people from UK or America. They will not. Look, I said before, they will give you plantain, that take plantation of plantain from you. That is how it is. That is how it rolls. That is the word for you. Everybody, let's wake up. Let's be on our feet. Let's make the country better. Vote the right people. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah. I was continuing with the interview. I want to. Let's hear most of the things it's good to say. Is this like campaign? Yeah. It's campaigning, man. It's like campaigning. That is what we need to do. Now, let everybody hear everything. Let everybody hear it. You need to sound it. Let them hear it. The youth, wake up, man. Everybody wake up. Let's make things happen. Let's make things happen. I'm going to play it again. I will play it again. Is it continuing? I will play it again so that we all be ready for it. We will all be ready for it because we need to wake up. Who do we need? Can imagine was the governor. At the end of the day, he didn't take anything from them. People, some sitting senators, they were former governors. They are still earning their allowances. I mean, is it their pension? What I don't know, and they are still taking money as a senator. Let's listen. Let's listen to this God sent guy.
Fairly yesterday, because the energy you use in chasing. So if you come in, please spend your better part of your energy in pursuing the future. Because if you just go and turn your back and chasing those who have stolen, people will steal more. That's what we're going through today.
I agree with you.
So what you need to do is to say, okay, this and this and this is wrong. You know what happened in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
What did they do? They brought all those, they said, they did this, they did this, they did this, they did this. They said, we're inviting you. They came. They put them into the best hotel in the country. You know about what I'm talking?
I know you.
They call you, they say, Oga,
how much is it?
A, B, C, D, C. I better give all this one. We don't get time. Make you take go. The man will bring her quietly.
That line I agree to.
They go. They didn't go chasing people all over. They do them. What did they do? They collected beyond what they targeted. Because they we are not quarreling with you. You're inside in comfort, eating good food, everything. But Oga, I beg.
I pray those who did what they did to Nigeria will have the conscience to do what you're asking them to do.
Let me tell you. They catch you now, phone, say this in there inside. The thing where you swallow still there, your stomach.
You never
make we just vomit small, make we take they do work small. We are not going too far. We will do it this thing, and what you're talking about, issue of the leader and follower. The reason why the leader is being blamed, they didn't call you His Excellency.
No, they won't.
No.
At least for now.
He didn't call you His Excellency. He called me His Excellency. You know what that means?
Yes.
If you go to school after fair, is good, very good, best, excellent. Excellency is an exemplary person we need to emulate. So it is when excellency is bad that we are worried, because he's supposed to show example. But when excellence is not a show example, can a thief be excellent? So excellence don't do bad. Now it make them worse. So we want excellent to be excellent first. Or at least, okay, we won't be excellent. Say good. Make we live, say the man know they very good or best first. Make it they good. Then we go manage them. So that is what we're saying. Let the leader show and live by example in his behavior, in everything. Yesterday I came into a restaurant. I saw 3 young boys all seated and eating. They were 29 years each. They are partners. So I came in. They were surprised I came in there alone. And they said, hey, this I said, I want to sit down and eat with you people. I want you people to tell me. I want to learn. But organizers, I said, listen, we have now turned bad behavior into show of success and power. So if I have to come in here, I have to come with people who hold gun, who are challenging, who are looking at every pushing people. That is the bad behavior. They say, why didn't you come? I say, I came to restaurants like you people to eat now. And you know people eating here. I want to sit down and eat with people. What I learned from those young men last night is what I need. A leader doesn't know everything. If you know everything, you're an idiot. You listen to the people. It is the people that are going to teach you. So if you are pushing them away, how will you let? They say, oh, Peter, these people surrounding you, they are going to harm you. Why would they? What did I do to them? I want to listen to them. They are the ones telling me the problem of the country. I went to IDP camp. Oh, these people are too close to you. They won't be with them. No. I spent my Christmas and New Year with people in the IDP camps, and I listened to them. I followed the woman who has 6 children to 1 bedroom where they sleep. When I said I want to see your toilet for sister, they said, no, you can't go there. I said, why wouldn't I go there? She's a Nigerian. It could have been me. It could have been my daughter. It could have been my mother. I could have been these children. So don't turn grace into entitlement. Some entitlement.
Thank you, Your Excellency. On the final notes.
Thank you.
Aisha Yusuf, I remember we started the fight against for.
You're going to make it.
No, just 1 minute, please.
Okay.
We started the fight with returning of Chibok girls. They have gone into history. In case perchance Your Excellency become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, please, I'm begging you in God's name, ensure that none of our children is ever stolen by anybody again.
It's not Aisha Singh going to.
No, I'm reminding her.
She doesn't go, nothing with her goes into it. It reminds me every day.
Yes.
About one, two, or the other.
I said, please ensure that our children are safe. Today, if you open the page of newspaper every day, you see how catastrophic it is to be a Nigerian, how dangerous it is to be in Nigeria. We are endangered species.
Everybody is, including the president.
Let us appreciate
and
Barrister.
Dr. Kachi, I'm holding you responsible for this.
Thank you, Barrister.
Those things we used to talk about when we go to run. If His Excellency become the president, I'm personally holding you responsible to this. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Barrister Triple A. We will come to you just patiently, as much as possible, because we have limited time. Reduce your question to 1 minute so that we can be able to give room for those on the telephone line. Quickly, sir.
Good morning, Nigerians. Your Excellency, good to have you this morning. My name is Innocent Igwebike Oji, a.k.a. Daddy Scarf of Brekete family. Sir, just one question, because it gives me sleepless nights. What will you do to remedy our labor? The laborers are dying. The laborers are suffering. The laborers are being used by people from other parts of the world. And nobody is saying anything. If you visit construction companies, those that have worked, they are dying. Either one accident, maltreatment, or the other. And today, they are languishing in one place or the other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are not going to answer now. We will get more of the questions quickly, and then you will take them. Some people also raise their hands. Hold on.
Look, as I've said before, the ball in our court. The other two major parties, the APC and the PDP, can they come to Brekete like this and face Nigerians so that they will ask their questions? Where are they? Can they come here? Can they come to a place like this, arrange a town hall meeting, with all these, Arise television or channels? But they're just moving around. They are not, even their campaign, they are not saying anything tangible, what they want to do. They are not. They are not. Look, let's make them to come to the family town hall meeting with our top TV stations. Let them ask the questions. If they can answer these questions, their past, what have they done? What have they done? Not that you are a governor or something, then you appropriate yourself or appropriate to your loved ones, to your family, your friends. At the end of the day, the country is going down. And now, if that president, I wonder what will happen. I wonder what will happen. But it will just be a shame. It will just be a total catastrophe. We should all wake up. Let's wake up. Let's do the right thing. We know the right thing to do, but people don't just want to do it. Why? We know the right thing to do, but people don't just want to. They just want to do it. Those in the diaspora, do your part. Call your people back home. Call them. Tell them this is the person we need to vote for. Don't vote party. Vote the person. Vote the person that with integrity, that has got the future, that has the past. When you look at the past, at least the person has tried. That's such people we need to vote for. That's what people we need to vote for. It's important. This is critical. This is critical. You say you're not in Africa or not in Nigeria. You don't care. You don't care. He's a countryman. He's our countryman. It's our country. You have to care about it. You have to do. You have to do your best to make sure we salvage the situation, salvage the remedy. Enough for this banditry. Enough for this multi-billion-dollar business of kidnapping, of insecurity, bad infrastructure. Enough is enough. Let's take it back. We can make it happen again. We've prayed. We'll be praying. Yeah. As I said before, God has done his battle. God is resting. The ball is in our court to fix it. Let's listen to him again.
Labor force. Let me tell you.
I wish you were with me.
How construction sites I wish you were with me a few days ago. I won't tell you exactly what I said. But I said, it's only in this country that we have a situation where foreigners are in charge. And we give schools that our own people are not qualified. Let me tell you, and I'll give you an example because I want to give an example. I decided to buy for the whole secondary school in Anambra State a bus. I decided to give the whole traditional rulers in Anambra State an SUV. And I decided that every community in Anambra State for security, I'm going to buy them a pickup. And they're all excited. I have over 500 secondary schools. I have 180 communities. When I included the market, the churches, everything, it came to about 300. I have about 180 communities. So I said I'm going to buy 200. So what did I do? I went to Innocent. Go to Innocent, will tell you this story. Innocent wanted to produce more cars. I said, Innocent, can you do bus? He said, that is not part of his original design, but he can do bus. I said, okay, I'm giving you contract for 500 buses. Can you do Jeep? He said, I said, with one Jeep. I want you to do 200 Jeep. And I want you to do 300 vehicle pickups for this. That is how Innocent is today. And he says it anywhere. I said, how much will it cost? He gave me the bill. He calculated it, brought it. I said, because you are starting, I'm going to pay you upfront. Deliver after 1 year, I don't care. And I paid him every couple. Went back, told the traditional rulers, I've bought this vehicle for you. School, I bought this one for you. This one, I bought this one for you. Guess what? Everybody, hey, no, this one, maybe, you never know. We have not tested this. Maybe if you use it, you go kill people, you go fail break, you go do this. When they finish, I say, let me tell you, that's how every other country did their own. Yeah. We'll buy this one. The number of people will remain after others don't use and don't die. They will continue. But this is the one we're going to use. Innocent delivered to us everything to today, never kill one person. To construct road in Anambra State, go and ask them. I did not just award contract to indigenous companies. I called Nigerian Society of Engineers and say, you come, current, ask them. You measure what this man is doing. Yesterday I was telling somebody a story. Father was I said, and I said, what do I do? If you can't say you be contractor, there's road way past your village, I give unto you. I said, village as well. See now your son, I give this road. I don't pay him. Now him, I want you to do this thing. So what do we even do? I said, yeah, that construction company said it's difficult. Nigeria could follow Oram. Foreigner could follow Oram. But not be say foreigner Oram without Nigeria. And Nigeria could come there, they carry cement. No. All of them go there inside. That's so you go walk. There's no place in anywhere inside the world where Nigeria just own or Igbo no follow own. So that one are for labor. Okay. Person we talk about Biafra. Biafran war ceased to exist 52 years ago. Wow. And it remains so. I'm a Nigerian. I contest as a Nigerian. I've said that those who are agitating Be it those who are agitating in southwest, in southeast, in the north, everywhere. There's agitations everywhere. Because today, because of the injustice, unfairness, marginalization, poverty, call it any name, people are bound to agitate. If in your house you do the same thing, people will agitate. I said I'll consult and discuss with all of them, but not in anything. A new Nigeria is what I want to build, and people will be proud, and everybody will live in it. That's why I said that I'll solve the problem of the north, I'll solve the problem of the southwest, southeast, and every. I want Nigerians to move around with their passport, happy that they are Nigerians. We must bring back that. I've traveled all over the world. I've shown an example everywhere, and I've done it as a governor. So that is that. Or somebody who talked about youths. Our youths are not in a hurry. Our youths are very energetic. Yeah. They're very smart. What happened is that they were copying the criminality of their fathers. We need to show the values. We are the ones to show example. If you live by example, they will live by example. It's as simple as ABC. This happens in our homes. We need to show that what you call societal values have been eroded. We need to show example. We need to show we are celebrating criminality. If you go like he said about the example, if I become a governor, everybody in my village knew that when I became a governor, I didn't have a house. I didn't have this. All of a sudden, I built the biggest house in my village. I called the bishop. He comes, celebrating it, praying for it. The people are there drinking and wine and saying, I'm doing housewarming. What am I telling my children? That because they know where the money came from. They know that their father did not own this house before he became a governor. So suddenly he became, you know what he believes? That being a governor, you can build this type of house. So you have implanted in him, like he said, the criminality that government is for stealing. But if you look at it, when our parents were there, the Sadwanas and everything, go and look where they live. They are mini Kanus. Go and live. Their children were not brought up to know that you steal government money. Go and look at Shagari and everything, Ekuemes and all that. But today, being a governor, being a minister, is an open for you to own all the house in Maitama and Asoko. So everybody wants to steal. So the young ones that Toinal, they are actually emulating us, and emulating us very well, because that is the gang up. If not, in terms of education, being practical and everything, I agree with you. These are things we need to improve. Improve the quality of education, but know that education is critical, is important. It's because we celebrate certificate. That's why people want that. What we want to talk about is certificate. Nobody celebrates the fact. So if you ask someone, say, I have PhD, I'm a professor, I'm this. There's so many people who had certificates who are idiots, who don't know anything. So you need to bring it back. I go to school and I let them know, say, listen, what is the biggest company in the world today? The biggest company in the world today is Apple. Apple is founded by a young man they picked in a home. What you can call here a motherless baby's home. The mother had him. He couldn't look after him. He gave him up in a foster home. And somebody picked him and he went to school because he was always trying to solve this. The school labeled him that he cannot learn. And he went home and continued that. And he has built the world's biggest company today. So all the biggest companies in the world were built by these people who did practical things. And that's why I said, when people say we have 20 million people out of school children in the north, I told them they're not out of school children. They've learned Quran. So they know. So I will meet them where they're learning Quran and teach them skill. And they'll change Nigeria. That's what we need to do. He said, I went to Egypt. How am I going to go to Ajakuta? Let me tell you, I go to everywhere. I went to Egypt because this power thing will no grief solve. I said, make I go see Egypt turn their power. They moved it from 20,000 to 50,000, where they now export power to Europe. I hope you know that Egypt now, part of their export now is to export power to Europe, for African country. South Africa, I went there. South Africa, with the 60 million, they are generating about 50,000 megawatts. And last 3 months, they declared emergency in power because they say 50,000 no day enough. Say anybody can produce up to 100 megawatts without license. We now the 5,000 we did produce for 200 million people. What do we go declare? Not be war. So I wanted to learn how to declare war on power when I come. Because this power thing, we go solve them. I went to Oshobo. Oshobo is supposed to be the nucleus of our power. Would they use generator for Oshobo? I said, I don't come where parents live. Now, I live for boys' quarter. Waiting children go live. So that's where we are.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Unanoga appreciate them. For people who won't follow us for this program for telephone line, if you dare for diaspora now +234.
Wow. My fellow Nigerians, you've heard it all. You've heard it all from the horse's mouth. Make a choice. For me, Peter Obi is the man. He's a visionary guy, so he's not the vision. He's not scared. You know the problem at hand is a big task. And he's got ideas, brilliant ideas. We can make it work. And let's make it work. We can make it work and let's make it work. Let's forget ethnicity, tribalism. Let's forget all those stuff. We can make it work. To everybody, let's do things right. Vote. Pick a big vote. Don't say vote will not count. I said it before. Your vote will count. This one now, they cannot stop it. They cannot stop it. They cannot stop it. They cannot rig it. I think those days are over. Okay, when you are there, you are streaming what you are doing. you are forwarding what you are doing. The counting, forwarding it straight. People are hearing the results live, video. So who I don't know how when thank God for all these job professionals in Nigeria, the lawyer, the engineer, the job professionals. I know that they cannot really buy them. I know. So that's why the threat. It's only those people that are trying to survive. The ones trying to survive. They cannot. It's only if they buy few. But we can do better. I mean, we can change the narrative. Let's just hear him before I call it a day.
The pension. Because I know tell people make them go put money for Leadway Insurance. Leadway Insurance is one of the biggest insurances in Nigeria today. In fact, they are, I think, the highest shareholder in First Bank also. So I couldn't have. So since it's Leadway Insurance, I'll find out. But I think it's contributing pension. Okay. And if it's contributing pension, I don't see why they will not get their money back. It's something for me to verify. I'm hearing it for the first time. You don't know everything. Especially when you have left.
No, don't let that bother you.
That one is issue of conducting local government election. I want the person to go and verify. As governor, we were in court about local government election for virtually 7 years because I became governor. Only me was in one party. The first tenure, 30 members of house, every house member, that's 100%. We're another party.
So you were one
local government, everybody was in another party. So it was me. That's why I said the only time people now started working with me is when the populace see where I was going.
The microphone, sir. When
the populace see where I was going, they stood by me. So nobody could do anything to me. But whenever I want to conduct election, because they know that my party will win, they were against it. But above that, we can account for every local government money. Go and say, I said I was responsible. We made sure all the monies were accountable. It says, ASU strike. I've said it repeatedly. Universities will not be short under me. If it's 4 years, If it's 4 years, it must be 4 years. Let me tell you, as governor of Anambra State, I faced ASU strike. I sat down with ASU people. We agreed how to run Anambra State University. You can go and verify what I'm telling you because they've even mentioned it in this. We agreed what I would do and what they would do. Because like in the last ASU strike, Anambra State University was not part of it. And they will tell you it's because of what Peter Obi did. I built that university, the so-called Ibarian branch or main campus. I call the grass. If you go there, you see law faculty, faculty of agriculture, all the buildings there, I built it from scratch, including the road. I built the teaching hospital from scratch to complete. Until today, that university has never experienced strike. Wow. Because of the decision I took with them, we will do the same thing for our university. We will sit down and find where we will fund university. Education and tertiary institution is important for Nigeria. The average intake globally is 38%. Nigeria is 9%. So we're way back that we cannot afford to make mistake. I said it yesterday that we cannot budget. Look, let me use just this year's budget. The budget of education this year is the highest since this government came in. It's about 2 trillion. This year. This is the highest ever. 2 trillion. The budget of health, again the highest since they came in, is about 1.5 trillion. The budget of road, yeah, all the road construction, call it infrastructure, is about 1 trillion. 4.5 trillion, if you put three of them, three critical development areas, yet we are spending 3.6 trillion for 6 months in subsidy. This is the annual budget. So if we do our subsidy for 1 year, it would have been 7.2 trillion. I will stop that criminality in subsidy. I will stop those who are drinking that fuel, give them water and use that money to invest in education. So that's what we're going to do. Waterways. You see, waterways is not just issue of that we are going to deal with waterways. Remember, improving waterways is very critical. Why is it critical? You deal with issue of flood. This flooding we are doing is because we have not improved our waterways. So you are improving something that will help to mitigate against flooding, which is now become an annual devastating situation for families, for communities, for everything. You solve that. You will use water transportation, which will help to increase the contribute to the economy. You'll be able to build dams which will help agriculture. These are things you do. So we will dredge with the silt, we will dam our waters to be able to use them in an economical way. And this is not sophisticated. We will deal with only 2 rivers, and that is River Niger and River Benue. And there's no way, because of the hike, will not be able to do this. Today, Egypt celebrates one thing.
Negative ones, Your Excellency.
Let me leave like this.
Azuko Keke.
Wow. You've heard it. I don't want him to say everything. So he said what he needed to say. His boys in our court, please go and vote wisely. I think Peter Obi is the man. Let other guys, the Atiku and the Tinubu, they should come to a place like this, share their view, tell the world what you want to do. It's like that. It's like that. Then we'll see if we are the better candidate. But Nigeria can choose, but we have just move up and down. The campaign, they're not saying anything tangible. I said before, one was in Kano State. He spent just 1 minute to campaign. the place was filled up just for me to campaign. What did they say in that 1 minute? Nothing. Well, Nigeria is going to take a PVC. Let's do the right thing. If you don't take a PVC, go and take a PVC. You have the right to change the narratives right now. Vote the right person. Vote the right person. Let's make it great. I said I'll be here every day. By God's grace, to the election. I know we can make things happen. Just on the lighter note, before I go, let me just play this video. On the lighter note, okay. I want to ask Mr. Peter Bill a question. Just a really good question. I want to ask him a question. Peter Bill, yeah, this is your question. Please answer it. Okay? The world is watching. Please share the video. Make comments, share the video, and let people hear what is happening. What happened in Nigeria? The tsunami that's going to occur in Nigeria. The tsunami. People will be surprised. They said before. Okay, let me play the video.
Obi, import and export. Warehouse economist. Obi. Why did you do that?
Obi, how did I call you? Why did you do this to me? Obi, please answer it, Obi. Answer it. You know, people have been saying the 7 youth that have been tweeting in their rooms. Now they are causing wahala everywhere. So this is not. It's just so they will see more. 7 people are tweeting in the room now. They are getting hypertension. So they will. Whether the next question we ask, if we say Obi 100 times. Well, with that, we call it a day. Please, Nigerians, go and vote wisely. Those in diaspora, call your people back home. Tell them to do the right thing. Let's change the narratives. Let's make things right. You know, as I always said, the world suffers, but because of the silence of the good people. Okay, that is the truth. Don't afford to stay silent. We should not be quiet. We should not be quiet. Let's get this right. Let's get this right. Because the only thing necessary for this triumph of evil is for good people, for good men to start watching and do nothing. That is when the evil prevails and win the day. So good people out there, we have good Nigerians everywhere. Come out, let's do the right thing, say the right thing. Don't make people, don't say your conscience, okay? Don't say your conscience. Do the right thing. Let's make it work for the future of your children and the children unborn. Thank you all for watching tonight. And I think I have to say good night right now. It's already late over here, so I'd like to play something before just to play it to tell you guys good night. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. See you guys. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless Nigeria.